DB's in the house. This is the year. I am DB. So this next movie we gonna do.
Roll.
Scene one, take one.
Stacking hits records.
Well, Malcolm X had that.
Come on, let me hang it.
That's right. What you say?
And can they play the part?
Spike, I got a question for you. How did we meet? How did we?
I don't remember.
I don't either. So,
But we did meet, though.
evidently.
And guess what? The Mo Better made it Mo Better.
What you say? Terrible.
And here's the thing for the people watching today is that you can have a relationship, a very close relationship, and you don't see them. You might see them once a year. But when you see them, it's like you saw them yesterday. And I think that's what's special about
That's just
our
the way you're
relationship.
cleaning up the fact that you started, you're like, all right, D's, I'm gonna start hiring his son. And John David took over. I'm like,
He did not take over.
I felt a certain way. I was like, oh man, I'm done. It's over for me.
But it's a beautiful thing. Over the years, our family have gotten very close. It's a blessing. And I've said this many times, so please forgive me if it sounds like I'm being redundant, but I did not know the 18, 19 years had transpired.
Oh, since
the
the
last
last film?
since
Time flies, and we both been busy.
when you called me, I didn't recognize the number at first.
Unlisted or whatever.
But he says, Spike, I got the script. I was going to send it to you and let me know what happened. So when I hung up the phone, I knew I was doing it. Even before
Oh, you said before you read it?
the work with you again.
Why you keep calling me? or vice versa. In this case, I called you. Well, Malcolm X had to happen.
Yeah,
So
had
that
to.
doesn't even count. So if there was no Malcolm X, we'd have gone from Mo Better to
He got a game.
He Got Game. That's interesting.
Well, you always talked about the exploits of you've had on the court. And many people don't know that.
Yeah, that's a
PJ
good
Charisma
question.
was your coach,
Yeah,
JV,
at
right?
Fordham, I
At
couldn't
Fordham.
play. I couldn't play with him, but I was a little football player. But what did inspire you to write He Got Game? Did you write it for me? No.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh. What inspired you to write that?
I love
Basketball.
basketball. And
Had a lot of free time since the Knicks weren't going to the championship.
This is our year. Orange blue skies. But seriously though, I've come to understand, Mr. Denzel Washington, that even this film, at the spine, something I don't even think about has happened. Father and son stories. Father and son stories like Jake Shuttlesworth. And the teachings. I remember the scene where the young Jesus, not the great Ray Allen, where you're on the, it's like midnight, we're shooting in the court,
Right.
Coney Island, and he said,
Trying to win.
everybody's
I'm trying to
asleep
win.
except you, me,
And
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And what do you want? Where's the house gonna buy for your mother?
I got a question for you, and I love the answer because the film is the answer, and you were right. But what gave you this instinct about this kid, ASAP?
Well, ASAP started the film my wife produced. So I come to the set once in a while.
Oh, while they were shooting?
Yeah, while I was shooting. And it's hard to explain because human beings give off energy. And as a director, I think you have to learn to be receptive to this energy because that's going to give you a cue of some insight to who they are and can they play the part. Now, people might say, well, you chose because he's a rapper. That a little something to do with it, but there's more than that because you can't say automatically that any rapper is going to be able to stand toe to toe.
I was getting ready to say, you don't put him in that position now. Don't.
I can't because it'd be a slaughter.
Yeah. Don't put me in that position. Don't put yourself in that position.
All of us.
Come on, let me hang it.
That's right. I don't know what y'all did work-wise, but in preparation. But we did sort of a little mini screen.
We psyched them out. We just it was an audition,
test.
but
Yeah.
we let them know.
First of all, spending the last couple of days when doing press and all that, I this is the most time I spent with him. Highly intelligent.
Yes.
Very. I mean, I get it, Rihanna. I get it. She got a good one. No, this boy is smart. And humble.
Harlem. Uptown.
Yeah, just humble kid and not full of himself and charismatic, handsome and talented. Because like you said, I would have laid him and you out. No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you
No,
would have.
I would have helped him.
No. You pull me to the back,
And
and now you rent me the riot act.
I'd have helped him. He wouldn't have got the job. That's the bottom line. What gave you the idea for Inside Man?
To work with you again.
Okay. Oh.
And then I know with that script, like all of we've done, I could surround you with the best New York actors. And so you could
Like you've done again.
Yeah, like you could do what you gotta do. I hope you know, like when we're doing something together, the people you're gonna be in the scene with, you seeing their work and you know what they can do. And you don't have to carry the whole thing.
Didn't have to carry anything in this one. Michael Potts.
Yeah.
Needless to say, Jeffrey Ilfinish, Wendell. How did you find the two youngsters?
I knew Jeffrey had a son. And Jeffrey lives in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. So every now and then he has a daughter too. So we say, so we should tell that funny story. When we brought Jeffrey's son in, and you took his phone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, and when
Yeah,
you say Jeffrey goes, well, your son didn't really, he didn't do it. And then
Let me explain it. Jeffrey Wright's son auditioned for the film and won the part. So I said, well, let me call his father to tell him. Let me call Jeffrey to tell him. So when I got on the phone, I started acting. I said, man, I'm so sorry. Your son's, he's a great kid, but I didn't say he was a terrible actor. I said he didn't get the part. But then Jeffrey realized that we were calling from his son's phone. So he's like, wait a minute, what do you got? You got my son's phone. So that was sweet. But the two of them earned it.
Yes.
Fine young men.
Now, I'm not saying I believe in numerology 100%, but something just happened. The world premiere of Do the Right Thing, 1989, was May 19th. The world premiere for this film was May 19th. And this May 19th was Malcolm X's 100th birthday. My brother here played Malcolm X, and this is the first time he was in Cannes with the film. So I just kept thinking about that. And May 19th, for Do the Right Thing to this, and my brother gave one of the greatest performances, a biopic, and then first time in Cannes with this film. So it looked like everything was in alignment.
Do you think I would have felt better had I won for Malcolm X and Al Pacino didn't win? Was that Al Pacino's greatest role? Heck no, of course not.
They had
But that's the not to forget they. See, it's so easy to point fingers and just say, like there's some group somewhere that sits somewhere and thinks
But there are people to vote for the Oscars.
Yes, and it's not a they. It's thousands of people in their homes and they have different ideas. And sometimes, here's the one thing that I wish would come out one day as it relates to Oscars. The number of votes. I might have lost Malcolm X by 1 vote.
Yeah.
I might have lost by 8,000 votes. Al Pacino was brilliant in Dog Day Afternoon and all those other films. He didn't win.
Here's the thing, though. This is my feeling.
Yeah.
This thing called the makeup call.
No, there's a thing called you're good or you're not. He's good. So maybe it took 5 times and he got 1. I'm good. So maybe it took
You're great.
9 times.
You're great.
Whatever. That's for the next man to say.
I'm the next man.
All right, then you speak for you. I'm speaking for me because I'm the one in these shoes and I've been to the show more than anybody in this room. It's not that important because it doesn't determine who I am or what I do. It's just something for other people to talk about. People say, where do you keep your Oscar? I said, next to the other one. That's not ego. Great is great. No one can give it to you and no one can take it away from you. If someone were to take away your greatness, what would it be that they took?
Wouldn't be my heart.
See? Wouldn't be your soul.
Well, here it's not. There.
Wouldn't be your mind. It can't take that from you.
Yeah.
So your ability to create, your ability to shake up things, they can't take that from you. Now, I'll start this off with saying,
The Knicks have won since 1972, 73.
Can I borrow your hat for a second?
You said it 10
Can I borrow
times
your hat
already.
for a second? I'm in mourning. One day, fellas.
This is the year. This is the year.
This is the year.
This is the year, my brother. You can find a lot of lessons in sports. It's been done again and again where you put characters in situations to someone who's overcome great obstacles or last-minute victories. And so when you're a filmmaker, you're a director, if you're lucky, you're able to, your likes, your loves, to incorporate that into the movies you do.
And I think that's one of the things we love about sports, being in this business. I'll speak for myself, where your so-called validation is based on someone's vote. There's a purity in sports. Man, he's going to hit the shot, or she's going to hit it, or they're not. And yeah, the refs or whatever.
I was gonna talk about the refs.
Yeah, but when it comes down, if there's 8 seconds left and it's me and you, or those two, is a purity in that
Exactly.
in front of everyone. You know, for all to see that I think anyone of any profession, whether we're actors or directors, whatever we are, we appreciate that, love that, and yearn for that. Why do you love the Knicks so? Highest moment, lowest moment aside, you know, like the movie.
My father, great musician, but loved sports. So he was dragging me to the old garden just before the new one, and we'd be in the last row where you could touch the ceiling.
So he was dragging you there. It wasn't your idea at first. Going with
I
Dad.
don't think it's abnormal for fathers to introduce their sons to sport.
Right.
And also, it is father's duty to make sure that his team is. I mean, I see New York, and I see these New Yorkers, fathers, and their sons wearing their Boston Red Sox hat. I'm like, what the is? I stop him. I said, where are you from, New York? I said, how's your son have a Red Sox hat on? What is that? You're not doing your fatherly duties. It's the law. Your son.
You said it's the law.
It's the law. I don't care where you are. Your son or daughter, your team has to be handed down to their team. They don't have a choice to choose.
As we pan down, pan on down here. Well, then we come on up.
No, here.
You got the Knick bracelet on too.
Orange and blue skies, baby. This is our year. We haven't won since 1972-73, which, for those doing the math at home,
Is
over 50 years.
Over what, 50,
FIDDY.
53 years?
I stopped counting after 50.
But you know what, Spike? That's why we love you, man. You love them when they're up. You love them when they're down. We should be. There are very few like you, man. You're a rare dude. That's why I love you, man. I trust you. I love you. I believe in you. Talent aside, you know. Part of your job to talk about your films more than it is for me to talk about past films because you're an educator. Right. Is it like a class? One film could be a semester, or your film?
One film will be a single class.
Is there one film in particular
that my students want to see?
Yeah, more than others, or the one that you?
Well, everyone wants to see Do the Right Thing, so I rarely show that. But Malcolm,
because they want to see it. You really
they see it many times. So they haven't seen all my films, all the joints. Right. I'd rather introduce them to stuff they haven't seen.
Speaking of which,
yes.
How many films have you made?
IMDb.
You don't know yourself?
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
That's a compliment. That's a testament. But you don't even know.
You do the same thing.
I know how many films I made. Ish.
I think it's 25 or so.
How many documentaries?
Don't know. I'm a lot like you in some ways. That I'm on to the next.
Right, I hear you.
Keep it going.
I hear you.
Because you can't.
What's the
dragged? You can't be dragged down by the past.
What's the film that you haven't had a chance to make yet?
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
It's called Save Us, Joe Louis.
Save Us, Joe Louis.
I wrote it with the great Bud Schulberg. Bud Schulberg won an Oscar for On the Waterfront.
Ain't no partner in me.
What?
Me in it? No.
He's also in the Boxing Hall of Fame.
Is this a feature?
No, a feature.
You wrote it already?
We co-wrote it. Joe Louis was hanging out, did not train for the first. I got knocked out. Both fights were in Yankee Stadium. And the second fight, 1938, people around the world thought the winner would determine World War II. FDR summoned Joe Louis to the White House. Said, FDR at that time was a wheelchair. Come here, Joe. Yeah, these are the muscles that can help us beat the Nazis. So in this film, you have Hitler, Goebbels, Lena Horne, Sugar Ray Robinson. It's an epic.
That's what I admire about you, how stupid you make me feel.
No,
because you know so much.
I got to meet Bud when I met Elie Kazan, the great. He directed On the Waterfront. He said, "Spike, you should meet Bud, the writer." And so we
just dropping names, huh?
I'm a cinephile.
There you go.
And that's my favorite film of all time, On the Waterfront.
On the Waterfront.
Denzel.
Yes.
When we all leave this earth, we all will, what do you want to be remembered for?
A man of faith, a man of God, a human who's made a ton of mistakes, a humble man, God-loving, wife-loving, children-loving, who did the best he could with what he had. And I don't know if that was a quote for Malcolm X, but to God be the glory. Only the mistakes were mine.
That sums it up.
Deuces.
Thank you.
All right. So this next movie we're gonna do, I got this idea for the split.